You know, I've overdosed so many times that I thought I couldn't die. I thought this was like my curse.
Every day, 128 people in the country die from overdosing on opioids. While the numbers are not out yet for 2019 and 2020, local experts say the opioid crisis is increasing, especially right now with the coronavirus pandemic changing the world.
I overdosed the first time and think that would stop somebody, but yeah, I just kept going at it.
In the shadows of Central Texas is a crisis not often discussed: the misuse of opioids, including prescription pain relievers, heroin, and more. Tony Delaney knows firsthand what it's like to overdose and struggled for over a decade to get to where he is now.
I would go to jail and say, you know, I'm never going to do this again, and maybe it'd take 3 days, maybe 3 hours, and I'm back doing it again.
The most recent CDC data shows there were over 67,000 drug overdose deaths reported in 2018. The problem with that number is that not all deaths are recorded, meaning the crisis is bigger than data shows.
If someone does die or go into respiratory depression from an opioid overdose, it will just be respiratory depression. And there won't be a toxicology report, and there won't be an autopsy. And so it's hard for us to justify a need for these services in our community without accurate numbers.
With the crisis remaining high, Bradshaw hits the streets to pass out resources to those who don't know where to find them.
Even over the past year of being involved in this work, front hand on the front lines, it's just increasingly worse.
He says it's about continuing to provide support. Delaney is also on the front lines and uses his own story to show others there is hope.
There's a way out of this. You know what I mean? I've still got scars that are still healing from 18 months ago, and not only am I sober, but I'm happy.
He's been sober since April 12th of last year and hopes to motivate others to push themselves to change their lives. For those of you who would like support or know someone who does, help is right here in McLennan County. Tomorrow is International Overdose Awareness Day, and multiple organizations, including VASA and Central Texas Harm Reduction, are hosting an overdose awareness event from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. at 2220 Austin Avenue. They will provide free Narcan kits, referrals for family counseling, and much more for anyone seeking services. And Baylor University is also stepping in to help raise overdose awareness by hosting 2 virtual sessions about overdose training. They'll take place at 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Narcan or naloxone is capable of saving lives. And so we're really excited that we, unlike a lot of communities, we get to be a little bit ahead of the game.
The event and the virtual sessions are free for anyone to be a part of. If you're interested, you can find all the details at kxxv.com.